Hey everybody, so I'm going to be doing a smoky eye tutorial. I tried earlier but my camera froze. So if it does it again, I'm sorry, I need a new camera. Um, I already did a little bit of the job. I'm using a little bit of black track and I'm just kind of smudging it all around. And whatever's left of the product, I'm using it underneath. Um, some of the brushes I'm going to be using are mixed. This is actually a brush from Assume. It's W21. So now that I smudged all my black track on there, I'm going to be using the famous 224 brush from MAC. And the eyeshadow color that I'm going for is brown script from MAC. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly just smudge that. Not smudge, blend, sorry. All of my crease. And I love this color on my skin tone. Sometimes on more fair skin tone, it looks a little bit red. So I wouldn't recommend it for lighter fair skin. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other eye. I really need to go buy me a new webcam tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Costco. Cause this one is not doing it for me. And for if you have any questions on my foundation, I'm actually using HD number 128. And my bronzer on my cheeks is Bella Pierre. So now that we have that going, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Naked palette. I'm gonna use the darkest color. So black, it has a little bit of sparkle. It's called Creep. And I'm gonna go ahead and just tap that on there. Make sure that if you do your face first, if you are gonna use any dark colors, when you apply the color, you tap the color off, the excess amount, because you don't want that down here. And trust me, when I first started doing makeup, I had to learn the hard way. And depending on your eye shape, I normally don't like going too high up on the middle part, just because I like my eyes to look a little bit more exotic, more pulled out. So now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and go and use the same 224 brush, and I'm going to use the color from MAC, this one right here. It's a limited color, they don't carry it anymore, so I'm not even going to give you the name, because then you girls are going to be all excited and try to buy it, and MAC's going to be like, sorry, that's limited, and you're going to be all mad at me. So I'm just kind of going over that same black. And it's all about blending, girls. Blending, blending. And I just feel like my black needs to be blacker. So I'm going to go ahead and go back with that Makeup Forever. Sorry, not the Urban Decay. And go a little heavier on my black. So now we have that going. For my eyebrow area, I like a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use Vanilla from MAC and just go ahead and slightly add a little color on that corner. Voila. And for my eyeliner, the bottom part, I mean, you really want that darkness on there. I feel like it's not dark enough. And find it. I have so much makeup. I'm gonna be using Smashbox. No, not this one. I don't like this one. Engrave by MAC. And I'm gonna just go ahead and add some of that on the bottom of my eye. And I'm not really putting it in my waterline because sometimes this color right here makes my eye a little bit red. And I'm just go ahead and use a little bit more on the top. And with that same, I'm just gonna clean off that brush real quick. And I'm gonna go back with that black color from Makeup Forever. Well, I don't know why I keep saying Makeup Forever. Urban Decay Naked Palette. I just love Makeup Forever, that's why. And I'm just going back and forth, blending that color into my eyes. So there's that. Go a little bit darker. I like going a little bit darker in the corners. It's my favorite part, to go dark. And now I'm going to go back with that brown that I used earlier just to clean up the lid a little bit. And this area right here. There's never enough blending to do. Okay, now that we have that, I'm actually going to be using some lashes from Miss Adoro, number 20s. I like this because they're full and they give you actually more of a smoky look. It's getting my glue. And by the way, another little hint. Lash Grip Black Glue is my all-time favorite. I can't live without this. And my clients, each client that I have done, when I use this on them, they go home and take those eyelashes off, they notice that it's really strong. And they always go buy it. So I highly recommend it. Makeup artists, girls that love lashes, just put a little bit of glue. My little rule is the 15-second rule. Let it dry. Another fast way to let the glue dry is actually you can hold it up to a light. I have one right here. Let's see. And I use tweezers to shape them. And I would first, if you have smaller eyes, go ahead and just put them on your eyes and measure them. If they're too long, cut them. Because if you try to put a long eyelash on a small eye, it's just going to look way over here. It's going to look funky and it's going to be hard to put on. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to be using a mirror, I'm sorry. Give you guys a little bit sneak peek of what I'm doing. I love them. And these eyelashes are very inexpensive. You can sometimes find them at the flea market for like $2, $3 the most. They're worth it. And sometimes if I have a little bit of glue on there, I go back with my eyeliner and just hide it. That way they look more real, even though they're pretty fake looking, but so on this one I have a little bit of extra glue, unfortunately. And I'm gonna show you guys how to hide that. I did it on purpose. Well, we'll let that glue dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over with a little bit of black liner to hide that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my lipstick. I'm gonna go with a red. I'm gonna be using Urban Decay called Gash to lip line my lips. And I always go a little thicker right here. And this can actually be worn as a lipstick too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use that. And they also last all day, 24/7. Excuse my huge lips. And what it does, it kind of gives you a matte finish, which I love. I'm gonna go ahead and go a little bit with some Ruby Rue from MAC and just clean up a little bit in the middle. And like I said, my lips are so big. I love them. So now that you noticed that glue has dried a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and go back with my engraved liner I used earlier. And just go ahead and go over that a little bit. So there we go. So there you have it. A nice, simple, sexy, smoky eye. And this lighting gives it no justice. I'm going to turn down a couple of lights so you guys see how beautiful the colors are. Go ahead and turn this one off. And this one. Oh, you're not working for me. Okay. So there you go. Oh, and one other little thing I wanted to show you guys. It's from Tarte. It's a shimmering powder. So if you are gonna go out at night on a date on Valentine's, go ahead and add a little bit of this. I'm gonna put a little bit too much on the left, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. So now when you smile, you have that candlelight sexy look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Um, this is only my second one. I'm still getting used to the whole video, interacting with you guys. Please leave me some tips, some advice. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and add me on Facebook. Subscribe. Hopefully you guys like these looks. I want to learn a little bit more of what I can offer. So take a look and let me know what you guys think. Bye.